My beloved child, why are your hands trembling right now? Because deep in your spirit, you already sense something is unfolding, something sacred, something urgent. A door in the heavens just creaked open and your name was whispered in the silence. My child, the angels are circling around you tonight, and Archangel Michael has been restless. He has been begging, pleading for this message to reach you because heaven cannot stay quiet anymore. There is a secret, and this secret carries the name of the very person who has been plotting in the shadows to destroy you. The date is set, August 17th. That is when the veil will be lifted. That is when the identity will no longer stay hidden. But listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not just information. It is protection. It is survival. It is your lifeline to step out of danger before the trap closes in. My child, if you skip this, you will never know who has been walking with a smile on their face but daggers in their heart. And God says, do not let my child be fooled again. You've been hurt before. You felt the sting of betrayal from those who pretended to love you. But this one is different. This one has been silently draining your spirit, praying for your downfall, weaving lies into the very fabric of your story. And yet, heaven says enough. Michael has pulled back the curtains. The identity is being revealed, and only you have been given permission to hear this message. Beloved, lean in closer, because this is not for the world. This is not for your friends. This is not for your family. This is only for you. A private divine letter straight from heaven's throne, sealed with fire, carried by Michael's sword, and it will not remain open forever. That is why Michael is begging you, don't delay. Before I reveal more, let me ask you, why do you think you found this message at this exact moment? Why now and not yesterday? Because timing is not an accident in heaven's language. The hour is marked. The enemy has grown bold, but heaven has grown louder, and Michael has been waiting for you to pay attention. Now, before we go further, pause for one divine breath. I must tell you this. If you are reading my words right now, it means God has already chosen you for divine rescue. But there's a condition. You must not turn away. You must not skip. Stay with me until the end, and you will know the truth. But if you leave too soon, the truth may close like a book never opened again. And beloved, before I go on, I ask you with all the love of heaven in my voice, make sure you subscribe to this light. Yes, subscribe with your heart, your spirit, and your eyes. Because messages like these are rare, and when they vanish, they are gone forever. This is your soul's lifeline, your shield, your miracle doorway. Heaven placed this in your path, not by accident, but by divine design. Don't let it pass you by. Now listen. On the 17th of August, a revelation is scheduled. The exact name, the very identity of the person who has been waiting to destroy you will be exposed. They have been hiding, but God says, not one lie shall remain standing. Michael says, I will strip the mask from their face, and my chosen child will see clearly. But my beloved, there is more. This exposure is not just about uncovering an enemy. It is about freeing you. Because when you finally see the truth, chains will fall. Your steps will be lighter. Your blessings will rush and unhindered. The curse that's been following you will shatter into dust. And those who laughed at your tears will tremble at your eyes. My child, You were never meant to live under someone else's shadow. You were never meant to walk with hidden enemies wearing friendly faces. That's why this is happening. That's why heaven is bending time to show you this secret. Because the hour of your deliverance has come, and Michael, he has been pacing for 2 nights. He has stood at heaven's gates, sword raised, voice trembling with urgency. Can you feel it? The air around you is charged with divine electricity. The very atoms are vibrating with anticipation. This is not just a message, it's a cosmic shift. The universe is aligning to bring you this revelation, to protect you from the darkness that has been lurking. My precious one, do you remember the times when you felt alone? When you questioned if anyone truly cared? Those moments of doubt were not accidents. They were orchestrated by the very person whose identity is about to be revealed. They have been weaving a web of isolation around you, trying to cut you off from your divine connection. But heaven has been watching. Every tear you've shed has been collected. Every silent prayer has been heard. And now, the response is thundering through the spiritual realm. The angels are in formation, ready to defend you against this hidden adversary. August 17th is not just a date. It's a divine appointment. It's the day when the scales will fall from your eyes and you will see with crystal clarity who has been masquerading as a friend while plotting your downfall. This revelation will be like a key, unlocking doors of opportunity and blessing that have been sealed shut by the enemy's schemes. My child, I need you to understand the gravity of this moment. This is not a casual warning. This is a battle cry from the heavens. The enemy thought they could operate in secret, but they underestimated the power of divine intervention. They didn't realize that your name is written in the stars, that your destiny is protected by the very hand of God. As we approach this day of revelation, I want you to prepare your spirit. Cleanse your heart of doubt. Fortify your mind against fear. Because when the truth is revealed, it will require strength to face it. But remember, you are not facing this alone. The armies of heaven stand ready to support you. Think back to all the unexplained setbacks, the mysterious obstacles that seem to appear out of nowhere. These were not random. They were calculated moves by your hidden adversary. But their game is coming to an end. Their strategies will be laid bare, exposed to the light of divine truth. On August 17th, as the veil is lifted, you will not only see who has been working against you, but also why. You'll understand the motivations, the jealousies, the fears that drove them to target you. This knowledge is power. It's the power to break free from their influence once and for all. But my beloved, with this revelation comes responsibility. You must be prepared to act, to cut ties where necessary, to establish boundaries that protect your divine purpose. This is not about revenge. It's about reclaiming your rightful place in God's plan. As we count down to this momentous day, I want you to pay attention to the signs around you. Heaven will be sending you confirmations, little whispers of encouragement to let you know you're on the right path. A feather on your doorstep, a recurring number sequence, a song that speaks directly to your heart. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs leading you to the truth. My child, the enemy thought they could hide in plain sight, but they forgot one crucial detail. You are a child of light, and light always exposes darkness. On August 17th, that light will shine so brightly that no shadow will remain. As we approach this divine appointment, I want you to hold on to hope with both hands. Let it anchor you in the storm of revelation that's coming. Because yes, the truth might shake you, but it will not break you. It will liberate you. It will catapult you into a new chapter of your life where blessings flow unobstructed, where your purpose unfolds with divine precision. Remember, this message found you because you were meant to hear it. Your spirit was ready. Your heart was prepared. Don't let doubt creep in now. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are loved, protected, and guided by forces beyond human comprehension. As August 17th draws near, gather your strength, shore up your faith, because when the name is revealed, when the mask falls away, you will need every ounce of courage to face the truth. But face it you must, for in that truth lies your freedom, your vindication, your destiny. My beloved, my precious child of light, the countdown has begun. Heaven is in motion. Angels are taking their positions. And you are at the center of this divine orchestration. Stay alert, stay open, and above all, stay connected to this message. For in these words lies the key to your protection, your survival, your triumph over the darkness that thought it could claim you. The hour is almost here. The truth is about to be unveiled. And you, my child, will never be the same again. Embrace this moment, for it is not just a revelation, it is your resurrection. The trap is close, but the truth can save them. And finally, God said, yes, that is why you are here. That is why your eyes are reading these words. Beloved, can you feel it? That shiver in your spine, that sudden pounding of your heart. It's not fear, it's recognition. Your soul already knows. This is no ordinary message. This is a lifeline, a rescue call, a divine alarm bell ringing in your ears saying, wake up. Because the enemy has been bold. They thought their disguise would last forever. But heaven has declared no more. And on August 17th, you will know their name. You will finally see the truth. And once you know, you will never be deceived again. Beloved, this message will unfold in full, building divine suspense line by line with miracle and magical hooks flowing like a story, exactly the way heaven intended. It will be a living message where every single word pulls you deeper and deeper without letting you escape until the final truth is revealed. My beloved, the heavens are leaning close to you in this very moment. The angels are not far. Their wings are brushing the air around you, stirring something in your spirit that makes you pause. You feel it, don't you? That slight tightening in your chest, the sensation that someone is calling your name without sound. This is not your imagination. This is not coincidence. Archangel Michael has been speaking your name before God's throne, insisting that you be warned, insisting that you not remain blind. For too long, someone has moved in silence against you, pretending to be harmless while nurturing the seed of destruction in their heart. Heaven says, no more. On the 17th of August, the mask falls. The hidden face comes into light, and you, my child, will finally know who has been whispering curses while smiling in your presence. Do you understand why your spirit feels restless? Why your nights have carried strange weight? Dreams that vanish before you can name them, heaviness that lingers when you wake. This is not random. Your soul has been receiving fragments of warnings, pieces of the truth scattered in shadows. But until now, the picture was incomplete. Heaven waited for the appointed hour, and the appointed hour is now. My beloved, I need you to listen with every corner of your being, because the truth that is about to break will not only expose an enemy, it will unlock your deliverance. The chains that kept you tied to confusion will snap. The fog that covered your blessings will lift. The doors that refuse to open for you will swing wide, but only if you do not turn away. Only if you hold fast to this message until the end. Michael has been restless. He has stood with his sword burning, pointing toward the darkness where this enemy has hidden, waiting for permission to strike. He has begged God, "Father, allow me to tell your child. Allow me to tear the disguise. They have suffered too long." And finally, heaven's seal has been broken, the message released. And here it is in front of you. My beloved, when heaven aligns like this, you cannot take it lightly. Nothing about this is by accident. You are not here by chance. The reason you are holding this message, the reason your eyes are on these words right now, is because God Himself arranged it. He knows the plots of men, and He will not allow His chosen to be destroyed in silence. I ask you, my child, to hold this with reverence. Think of how many messages you ignore. How many warnings slip past you because you think maybe later, maybe tomorrow. But not this one. Not today. If you skip this, the veil will close, the truth will retreat, and you may never hear this warning again. Heaven is urgent. Michael is urgent because the timing has already been written. The 17th of August is not far. The enemy is not waiting. They are already moving. And heaven refuses to let you be caught unaware. My beloved, God's mercy is pouring out through these words. Grasp it. Let me speak clearly. There is a name known in heaven, a name that has echoed in Michael's ears for days, a name tied to the one who has been circling your blessings like a vulture, waiting for a weak moment to strike. This is the one who laughed at your struggles, the one who silently prayed you would not rise again, the one who thought your story was over. But God says it is their season that ends, not yours. The revelation is set. The disguise is falling apart. You will see the truth. And once you know it, no one will be able to manipulate your kindness. Again, beloved, do not let this moment slip away. God is not only warning you, He is preparing you. He is making sure that when this exposure happens, your heart is ready, your spirit is steady, and your faith is unshaken. Because the shock will be real. The face you see may not be the one you expect. The truth may sting before it heals, but you will stand stronger, freer, wiser than before. And those who wished you harm will crumble under the weight of their own deceit. Michael says, "My sword is ready, and my wings are over you." No darkness can prevail when God commands light. Beloved one, I need you to promise within yourself right now. You will not turn your eyes away. You will not doubt this warning. You will not dismiss this as another passing word. This is your lifeline. Heaven carved this path for you. Michael is not whispering. He is shouting. God is not hinting. He is declaring, the time has come. On August 17th, the name will be revealed, and with it, your deliverance will begin. My beloved, I feel your heart beating faster even as you read these words. And that is not by accident. Your spirit already knows. This is no ordinary message. Something inside you recognizes truth when it touches you. And this is why your chest feels heavy and light at the same time. Heaven has been circling you, surrounding you, and whispering warnings in the quiet hours of your nights. But those whispers are now becoming a thunderous voice. Archangel Michael has lifted his sword and pressed it against the veil, demanding that it tear open so you can see. The angels have pleaded on your behalf, and God himself has said, "Reveal the truth to my child." And here it comes, a river of words that are not only sentences but shields, not only letters but living fire. The time has arrived to show you who has hidden in shadows, smiling before you yet planning behind you. Do not let your mind wander or dismiss this, because this is not a coincidence. Every detail of this moment is orchestrated by heaven. You are here now reading this because there is an urgency stamped on your name in the book of heaven. My beloved, you must understand, if this message had reached you too early, you would not have believed it. If it had reached you too late, it would not have saved you. But right now, in this exact hour, your spirit is open enough to receive, and your heart is strong enough to carry what is about to be revealed. That is why the heavens shook. That is why Michael cried out. That is why you could not scroll past this without stopping. Heaven intercepted your path, because heaven refuses to let you walk blind into danger. This enemy, this person whose name will be uncovered on the 17th of August, has worn the mask of loyalty. They may have touched your life in ways that felt safe. They may have spoken words that sounded kind, but beneath it all, a secret wish for your downfall has been alive. Every time you struggled, they secretly rejoiced. Every time you cried, they quietly celebrated. They have been feeding their bitterness with your pain, hoping that one day you would not rise again. But heaven has seen, heaven has heard, and heaven has decided, enough. The trap they set for you will become their own downfall. The lies they wove will unravel and expose their true nature. On August 17th, you will not only see their face, you will understand their motives. You will recognize the moments when they planted doubt, when they whispered discouragement, when they led you toward paths that seemed right but were designed to lead you astray. This revelation is not just about exposing an enemy. It's about setting you free from invisible chains. It's about opening your eyes to see the battlefield you've been standing on without realizing it. It's about arming you with truth so powerful that no deception can ever take root in your life again. My beloved, as this day approaches, I urge you to prepare your heart. Stand firm in your faith. Let the anticipation of this divine revelation strengthen you. For when the name is spoken, when the face is revealed, it will not be a moment of defeat, but a moment of victory. Your victory. The victory heaven has been fighting for on your behalf. Remember, you are not alone in this. The armies of heaven stand ready. Michael's sword is drawn. The light of truth is about to break through every shadow. And you, my child, will step into a new season of clarity, strength, and purpose. The enemy thought they could destroy you in secret, but God is about to expose them in the light. Stay alert. Stay faithful. The 17th of August is coming, and with it, your moment of divine revelation and deliverance. Heaven is watching. Heaven is waiting, and heaven will not let you fall. This is your moment of truth, your moment of freedom. Embrace it with all your heart, for it is God's gift to you, a gift of protection, of insight, and of victory over those who sought your destruction. The countdown has begun. The heavens are aligning. The truth is on its way. And you, beloved, are about to witness a miracle that will change the course of your life forever. Stand ready, stand strong, for your deliverance is at hand, but heaven has written a different story for you. Your destiny is stamped with divine light, and no human hand, no hidden curse, no whispered plan can tear it apart. This is why the Archangel Gabriel is so urgent, because the moment of unveiling is near, and you must be ready. My child, I will not hide the truth from you. The shock of this revelation will pierce your heart at first. You may cry out, but not them, anyone but them. Yet remember this, heaven reveals only to heal. God exposes only to protect. Do not fear the truth, for the truth is your freedom. When the disguise is removed on August 17th, you will finally understand why certain doors in your life have been delayed, why certain blessings have been slowed, why your spirit has felt weighed down. Their presence, their intentions, their energy has been blocking what was meant for you. But when their identity is revealed, when their face is unmasked, that blockage will shatter like glass beneath your feet. Beloved, let me tell you how heaven has been moving for you. For days, Gabriel has stood restless, unable to stay still. He has walked the celestial courts, pacing like a warrior, waiting for the trumpet to sound. Again and again, he has cried out, "Father, your child is in danger. Father, let me go. Father, let me reveal." And finally, God said, "Yes." That is why this message exists before you now. That is why these words flow into your heart like fire and water at once. Gabriel has been waiting for this permission, and you have been chosen to hear it. August 17th is no ordinary date. It has been written in heaven's calendar, marked in golden ink, guarded by angels until now. On that day, the disguise of your hidden enemy begins to dissolve. The name comes to the surface. The truth rises like the sun, and no darkness will be able to cover it again. And you, my beloved, will stand not as a victim, but as a victor. Not in confusion, but in clarity. Not in weakness, but in power. The same people who doubted your strength will be the ones to witness your rise. And I must say this now with all urgency. Do not turn away from this message. Do not say, "I will return to it later." This is not later. This is now. The urgency is alive because the enemy's plans are already moving. You cannot afford to skip what heaven has bent time to give you. My child, when God interrupts your life with a message, it is because the weight of destiny depends on it. Do not take lightly what heaven takes seriously. My beloved, breathe deeply and steady yourself, because what comes next will carry weight. I am not only telling you that a name will be revealed, I am telling you that your life will change after it. The revelation is not just about the enemy, it is about you. It is about your freedom. It is about heaven clearing the path that has been blocked for too long. Imagine chains falling. Imagine walls crumbling. Imagine the gates of blessing opening wide. That is what this exposure means. That is why Gabriel has begged you not to ignore it. You are not reading this by accident. You are chosen. You are marked. You are protected. And if you will hold fast to these words until the end, you will walk into a season of miracles that no man or woman can stop. God has declared it. Gabriel has confirmed it. And heaven has already begun moving in your favor. The countdown has already started. August 17th is the moment of unveiling, and the truth will set you free. My beloved, keep your heart steady, because what I am about to pour into your spirit will feel like thunder and balm at the same time. A holy shaking that uproots the lies, and a gentle rain that heals the soil where your faith grows. And if you can stay with me, truly stay, you will hear the hinges of a prison door unfasten inside you, for there is a pattern that has followed you for years. A strange repetition of almosts and not quites, a timing that always collapses at the final moment. And heaven says this pattern is not random. It is engineered by a hand that smiles at you in daylight and sabotages you at night. And on August 17th, that hand will be named, and your spirit will finally understand why your victories were delayed at the edge of breakthrough. My child, listen beyond the words and hear the wind inside them, because Gabriel is moving like a storm of light around your name, mapping every room you enter, sealing the corners where shadows crouch. And he keeps repeating this decree over you: no more stolen harvests, no more disguised friends, no more sweetness that tastes like ash after you swallow it. And he has marked your door with the sign of divine protection, so that while truth is revealed, harm cannot enter. For exposure without protection can bruise a tender heart. But God, in his kindness, is revealing and shielding at once, guiding you to the truth while holding your hand so you do not drown in the surprise of it. This revelation is not meant to destroy you, but to liberate you. It is not a weapon against you, but a key to unlock the chains that have bound you. When the name is spoken, when the face is shown, you will feel a surge of understanding coursing through your veins. Suddenly, the puzzle pieces of your past will click into place, and you will see the full picture of what has been happening behind the scenes of your life. But do not let your heart be troubled. Do not let fear grip you as August 17th approaches, for this revelation comes with a promise of restoration, of redemption, of renewal. The very areas of your life that have been under attack will become the platforms for your greatest victories. The dreams that seem to slip through your fingers will now take root and flourish. Heaven is not just exposing an enemy, it is unveiling your true identity. As the veil is lifted from your eyes, you will see yourself as heaven sees you, powerful, purposeful, and destined for greatness. The lies that have whispered doubt into your ear will be silenced by the roar of truth. You are not who they said you were. You are who God says you are. And let me tell you, child of God, the enemy trembles at the thought of your awakening. They know that once you see the truth, once you understand the tactics that have been used against you, you will become unstoppable. Your prayers will carry new authority. Your faith will move mountains. Your very presence will disrupt the plans of darkness. So prepare your heart, strengthen your spirit, for in the coming days you will need to stand firm in the face of revelation. Some truths may shock you, some realities may shake you, but remember, you do not face this alone. Heaven's armies stand at attention, ready to defend you, ready to fight for you. As August 17th dawns, position yourself in a place of receptivity. Be ready to receive not just information, but transformation. For this revelation is not just about identifying an enemy. It's about igniting your destiny. It's about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. And when the name is revealed, when the face is unmasked, do not react in anger or seek revenge. Instead, let the love of God flood your heart, for it is in that moment of exposure that you have the greatest opportunity to demonstrate the power of forgiveness, the strength of grace. My beloved, the hour is late and the stakes are high. Do not let this message slip through your fingers. Do not allow distraction or doubt to rob you of this divine appointment. Heaven has moved mountains to bring you this warning, this promise, this revelation. Your response now will determine the trajectory of your future. So I implore you, with all the urgency of heaven, stay alert, stay focused, stay connected to the source of all truth. For as August 17th unfolds, as the name is spoken and the face revealed, you will not just witness a moment of exposure. You will experience a moment of divine exchange, your confusion for clarity, your weakness for strength, your fear for faith. This is your moment. Child of God, this is your time of unveiling. And as the truth breaks forth like the dawn, you will rise with it, stronger, wiser, and more powerful than ever before. The enemy meant to destroy you, but God will use their very plans to elevate you. What was intended for evil, heaven will turn for your good. So stand ready. Stand firm. For your moment of truth, your moment of triumph is at hand. August 17th is not just a date on a calendar. It is a divine appointment with destiny. And you, beloved, have been chosen for such a time as this.